Welcome to another Beyond 20 how-to video for Cherwell Service Management. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to bring journals over to tasks. This is helpful especially if you assign a lot of tasks out against the incident object. But what it does do is it allows you to see tasks, see journals on tasks as a tab and relate those back to the main ticket. So what we're going to do is go ahead and just create a new blueprint today, and I'll show you how this has been set up. The first thing we do is we're going to go to the task object and we're going to take a look at the relationships that we've created. What we have here is a linked relationship between task and ticket journals, and what that looks like is simply a link of one-to-many against the child journal, and then what we do is we set up a custom link basically stating that the journal's parent rec ID equals the task parent rec ID. In this case, obviously, that means that any journal that is related to the parent of the task is also going to be related to the task. And then we also, if we want to create new journals from the task, those will also be related to the parent ticket. So what happens is, what I can show you is the form arrangement for task, and the way we actually get a form arrangement for supporting objects and for lookup tables is we actually have to promote them as objects to major objects, because major objects are the only ones that actually have form arrangements in the administrator tool. So once I've done that, I apply that back to the blueprint. I go home, which really pretty much refreshes my screen, and now you can see the task is in my major objects section. And then I can go and I can take a look at my form arrangement. So once that comes up, we'll see that I've actually added a tab for ticket journals. And if you take a look here at the properties, again, we're just using the task link to ticket journals relationship, giving it a grid form, basically all the normal stuff, and the ability to add new journal notes just as we would in the ticket. And this, again, because of the way we set the relationship up, will add those journals to the parent record as well, whether that be an incident or a service request or a change or a problem. But because we're just using the parent rec ID, it doesn't really matter what the parent type is. The task journal will always be related to its parent. It's kind of a nice way to go ahead and be able to add journals along the way. Now, what I do from here, and I'm not going to save this, I would actually go through and I would have to demote this back to a supporting object. I know there's been some speculation among a lot of clients in Cherwell software itself as to whether or not the task object should be a parent, should be a major object all the time, but for now we're leaving it as a supporting. So I'll go ahead and demote that, save that back to my blueprint. Now this has already been published, so I just want to show how this looks on the client side. So here I am on my client, and what I can do is I can just go take a look at any task. I have a lot of them here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pull up one of my tasks here. And as you can see, because the task has focus, now I actually have a form arrangement. And even though the task is in fact a supporting object, form arrangements do display in the client for supporting objects and lookup tables if they have them. So really all I have to do now is I can see all of the journals from my parent ticket, which is very helpful, again, especially if you're sending out tasks to people off of incidents or changes, and they are simply looking at the task in the main window, and they're actually disposing of it there. Now, obviously, again, I get to see the ticket above. I get to see the parent ticket, and I can go to the parent ticket, and the same journals are going to show up there, just as they did in the task. So what you have here is basically a shared journal system between parent tickets and task tickets, and you could do this with any supporting object. If you had another supporting object you wanted to share journals across the incident or say the change request parent type, then you can just add that into the supporting object, the relationship, and then create the tab arrange or the form arrangement, and what you'll have is shared journals between the two. Hope this has been helpful, and I also hope that you will go to our website, beyond20.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Beyond 20 LLC.